Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Transformers Friday. And today I will be presenting you with Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Generation Selects, Generation 2, Ramjet. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for supporting this channel. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews and to help out the channel further. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! And as we always do here on Digital Caveman Presents, first of all, let's take a look at the packaging. And if you're a Transformers collector and you've gotten any Generation Selects, this packaging is no surprise to you. The spray-painted Autobot symbol, the spray-painted Cybertronian, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy 8 and up, Hasbro on the top, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. On the side, small print, fine print, legalese print, recycled print. On the other side, just carry over from the Autobot symbol. On the bottom, a tag with small print, fine print, legalese print, foreign print, made in Vietnam print, authentic, Ramjet WFC GS24, and he's Voyager class, of course, Takara Tomy, Generation Selects, and includes figure, 2 accessories, and instructions. And a barcode and symbols I'm not going to learn. On the back, my favorite part, don't stick thing. Don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong in all kinds of languages. So, that, my friends, does it for the packaging. And now let's take a look at Ramjet in his alt mode. But before we do that, let's take a quick gander at the instruction sheet. Transformers Generation Select, War for Cybertron Trilogy, Decepticon, Ramjet, also in Cybertronian. And how they look on the inside. Nicely illustrated. And easy to follow. However, I do wish they would take these over to that kingdom coloration. But if wishes were horses, we'd all be riding. And now let's take a look at the plane mode, or jet mode, or flying robot transformed mode, whatever you would like to call it, I suppose. I do like the colorations on this one. Back in the day, I was not a fan of these neon, well, not really neon, but just the colors that they placed on the G2s, those 90s colors, just during that time did not appeal to me. This I like. I think it works well together. The translucent canopy. And I mean, if you are familiar with the Earthrise Seeker molds, you know, nothing about this is a surprise for you. The only thing, and some people might have a problem with this, I don't. This is a representation of the G2 figure, but it has the G1 Decepticon logo on it, which is fine with me because it makes it fit in with my existing Earthrise Decepticons. So that is not a problem for me, and you can see there's some more on the underside here. So that's nice. And, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of this Ramjet, his name being right on there. But you're not really going to see it in my display because he's going to be in robot mode. He's probably not going to be in plane mode. So he can be a different character. But I do like this alt mode. And I mean, you know, except for the wings, he's pretty much the wings and these engine parts right here, you know, it's the same as every other Seeker. But that's okay. If it works, it works. Now, you know, with the Seeker mold, the Earthrise Seeker mold, it is a little messy on the bottom, and let's face it, it's okay on from the side view, but it's best viewed from above. And that, my friends, does it for a look at Ramjet, G2 Ramjet, in his alternate mode. And now let's take a look at alt mode comparisons, and with me as always is Titans Returns Legends class Bumblebee, Leader class Amazon exclusive alternate universe or dead Optimus Prime, and here we have Generation Selects Sandstorm, and here we have the G1 Earthrise Amazon Ramjet from the Ramjet and Urge 2-pack. And as you can see, same mold, just different colors. And that, my friends, does it for alt mode comparisons. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the comedy portion of our show, where I attempt to transform this Transformer. So, as many of these as I have transformed, this should be no problem. Start with removing the weapons. Then just kind of pull these back, and you will untab it right here. As you can see, there are the tabs and the slots. And flip it back over so you can see. You just kind of extend these out on these hinges here. And then you'll notice there is a slot here. Well, a tab here. And a slot here. And you just line those up. And you separate the legs here. As you can see, there's a tab and a slot, and a tab and a slot. And that's where they join together. And let's see if we can get these knees fixed. There we go. go. And next, let's take a look at the feet. You just fold them apart like that. And then the wings you just kind of fold in. And they will fold up against these. I forget what you call them, but anyway, they're there. And what you want to do, I'm still not a big fan of this, and I wish they would have found some other way to do it, but this tab feature right here, I'm always afraid that I'm going to break something. So you just kind of get your fingernails up under those and pry them just a little bit till it comes loose. And what did I miss? Ah, that's what I missed. Fold this wing piece back, and then right here, it's on a hinge, it'll fold right up and leave them pointed up. Now, there we go, no problems there. Now this part here, just fold these out. And then this whole cockpit piece just comes loose. And it's on this hinge right here. And it will actually swivel around. And then on this hinge right here, you just push it all the way down. Then you make sure these pieces are lined up so that they will tab in properly. And you see they'll tab in right there, and then up here at the top as well. And you just kind of grab it right here. Well, I'll say that's what you do. That's the right way for it, I'm pretty sure. Now, let's see if I have better luck on the other side. Nope, it's tabbed in there pretty good. Give me just a minute, folks. See if I can use some off-camera strength. Alright, there you go. I got that one pried open. But you pry it open there. And you'll see there's a hinge right here. And it's actually a double hinge. And then this little piece right here. And it all kind of, I don't know if you can see how it rests in there. Then you close that back down. And you close the fist down. And let's see if I can get it on this side. About tearing it up. Let's try this off camera strength again. And there we go. And again, it's just the same. Just kind of folds out. And lays right up in there. Close this up. And then the hand goes down. And we're almost done. This piece right here, just push it back. And it will reveal his head and face. Then you take the weapons And you can put them in his head, but this is the classic position for them. And there, ladies and gentlemen, G2 Ramjet in his robot glory. Now let's take a look at G2 Ramjet in his robot mode. And he has nice silver paint apps here. And you can see his black face. Is it black? Maybe not quite black. Not quite charcoal either. And then you can see his eyes there. And just, he looks nice all around. Has good paint apps like a Generations Selects figure should. Now let's take a look at his articulation. He can look up that high. He can't really look down. That's about as forward as he gets. He has a little bit of waggle in there. For his arms, 90 degrees at the shoulder and a 360 degrees rotation. He also has a 360 degree rotation at the bicep. And at the elbow, slightly better than 90 degrees. Nothing at the wrist really. I mean, it will come up like that, but that's due to transformation, and you guys know I don't really count that. No rotation at the waist. At the thighs. Oh, let's see. We'll do that first. You can split that far. Oh, and I don't know if I showed this. I don't think I did. G2 Ramjet can also do the full Exorcist. Then there's a rotation right here where the ball joint is. And then at the knee has 90 degrees exactly, or as close as you can eyeball it. Then for the ankles, I mean, I guess you could say he has some toe movement there, but that's really due to transformation. But he does have some tiltage. So if you have any of the Earthrise Seeker molds, none of this is a surprise to you. Same exact articulations. And there we have it, a look at G2 Ramjet in robot mode. Now let's take a look at some comparisons. First up we have the Titans Returns Legends class Bumblebee. And let's go ahead and throw in the Leader class Earthrise Netflix Optimus Prime. And here he is with G2 Sandstorm. I don't know if there was a G1 Sandstorm Seeker, but this one is from Generation 2. And here he is with the G1 Earthrise Ramjet. And that, my friends, does it for the comparisons. For final thoughts on the Generation Select Generation 2 Ramjet, I originally thought about passing on this guy, but the more I looked at him, the more I was like, it's a seeker. And of course, I am a sucker for the seekers. So, I did end up getting him, obviously. And I do like the colors. I think they work well on this mold. Again, it's a seeker, so if you have any of the Earthrise seekers, this is, it's nothing new for you. It's pretty much the same old, same old. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I get. It really helps out the channel. Thank you, and thank you. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, and don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.